So now we are going to see about root. Root is one of the parts of a plant and it typically lies below the soil. So we already know that, isn't it? But it doesn't really mean that it always has to be underground. We know that roots are always present below the surface of the soil. But it doesn't mean it actually always to be underground. But yes, that is a common scenario, isn't it? The roots present under the soil is a common scenario. But in certain cases, roots can also be aerial. What do you mean by aerial? That is, we can see some roots which are present on the surface of the atmosphere, that is in the which in contact with air, that they are called aerial. That is, roots in certain cases it can be modified to be aerial, that is we can simply say to be present above the ground. They are in certain very rare cases. Okay, and functions of the root system. What is the main function? Absorb water and minerals from the soil. We know that in soil, water and minerals are present, and they are present in the form of dissolved. They are dissolved with water, isn't it? So, they absorb water and minerals from the soil. Second one, it provides mechanical support to the plants. It provides mechanical support to the plants. What do you mean by mechanical support? That is nothing but anchorage. How strongly the plant is bind to the soil is determined by these roots. There is something binding with there is something bond is taking place between the soil and the roots. With the help of the roots only, what it will do, the trees can able to withstand in the soil, otherwise it may fall down. Okay, so it gives support to the plant, and this support is given by the roots. And it also store food. There are some roots which can able to store food, and they also produce certain chemicals which helps in the growth of the plant. They are called as plant growth regulators. The plants produce certain chemicals which help in the growth of plants, and they are called plant growth regulators, and they are synthesized by these roots. So these are the functions of the root system. I repeat, they absorb water and minerals from the soil, it provides mechanical support, it stores food and helps in the production of plant growth regulators. There are two types of plants. There are what ma? Two types of plants. What are they? Taproot system and fibrous root system. There are two types of plant root system. They are taproot system and fibrous root system. So with the help of the name itself, we can understand. So first one is taproot system. It's a type of root system where we have a single, that is primary root. Single primary root, and the multiple branches of that single root may also arise. For example, if you look at this picture, you can able to see a single primary root from the top to the bottom, isn't it? It is a single primary root. From this primary root, some branches of roots may also be noticed, isn't it? This type of root system is called as taproot system. That is, taproot means what? It contains a single primary root. From this root, we can able to find many branches of that root. That is called taproot system. So the primary root is the main root. So the primary root which is present in the taproot is the main root. The branches are called as lateral roots. So the primary single root is called what? Main root. The branches of roots are called as lateral roots. So these types of roots where we can see in carrot, turnip, beetroot, radish, etc. So as I said, that not every plant will not have the same pattern of root. There is no such rules. There are two different types of root. One is taproot and another one is fibrous root. If you see taproot, the taproot has one primary main root and other roots are called as lateral roots. And we can find these types of roots in carrot, beetroot, turnip, etc. Second one is fibrous root system. Second one is what? Fibrous root system. In fibrous root, the fiber like, that is thin hair like network structure we may found in the root. Here you can able to see. You can see somewhat thin. All roots are thin and they are hair like structures and they are like somewhat network. Here whether can you able to find any single primary root? No, we can't find. In fibrous root system we can't find any main root. All the roots are fine roots arising from the stem base. Where does it arise? Stem base. So no primary root exists. Okay, here this type of fibrous root we can find in wheat, beans, peas, etc. Otherwise we can say the two new terms, dicots and monocots. Dicots, di, cots, cots, dicots. Dicots means they are seeds which have two seed leaves. Monocot means, mono means what? Single. So monocot seeds have one seed leaf. With the help of these dicot and monocot also we can classify whether it is taproot or fibrous root. In a higher class you people will study in detail. First just think about here the word dicot, monocot. Okay. So there is lot of difference that is in structure and function. So based on these structure and function, plant feature are also distinguished. Okay, so these are the two types of taproot root system. One is taproot and another one is fibrous root. Here some difference were given. Taproot system, fibrous root system. What do you mean by taproot? Taproot means primary root dominates over branches. We can able to see one primary root, that is main root, that is they are prominent in nature. But in fibrous we cannot find any main root, so no root dominates. Okay, and taproot go very deeply into the soil. As they are main root, they can able to penetrate the soil easily, so they can go very in deep. But if we see fibrous, no main root. So all roots are what? Lateral roots, so they can spread laterally. That is laterally means sidewise. Okay, and the taproot system we can find, as we can see in dicots. Dicots means what? Di means two, cots means seed. So two seed leaves. We can see taproot system in two seed leaves and fibrous root system in monocots, that is single seed leaves. So example for taproot system we can say carrot, and fibrous root system is maize. So with this I complete this session alone. That is, in this session we have seen leaf modification and root system, and I will continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.